Hey everybody, so these two things actually happened yesterday, but I forgot to put them in the video. And it was that first, he passed his first ERT on this go around. And then second, he had a clot, a thrombus in his inner jugular vein right here. And we got an ultrasound and it is gone. And so we went from being on therapeutic heparin to just line heparin. And heparin is a blood thinner and it helps, prevent clots and or treat clots. So it treated this clot they were using a lot, which was the therapeutic level, which was much higher. It was like 60 to 80. And then now he's going back to line heparin, which is really low. And all it's doing is basically just enough to where it keeps the IV lines from clotting off at the end, so that way they can continue giving him his medications. Now, that being said, he also had a good night last night. And then coming in today, we had some friends come and drop off Panera. So thank y'all so much. And then we also had a support group. There's usually a support group here on Wednesdays, but they had it canceled this week. And so I actually found one on TikTok. It's Ella's Voice for CHD. And it's really good if you happen to be a CHD parent who wants some support. It's a good place to go to kind of have some like-minded parents there. But I've actually gone to it the last 2 weeks and it's been really good. And then he had his RA line, which is his right atrial line, which was coming in right here and going into the right side of his heart to measure his RAP, his right atrial pressure, which was kind of the replacement of his CVP, which is his central venous pressure. And all that was doing was primarily just kind of measuring the pressure in the right side of his heart to see if it was working too hard. And the reason why they ended up removing it isn't because they don't want the number. It's because the line had stopped really working. It was giving false numbers. And so the thinking was that it had clotted off there at the end. And so if it wasn't going to be giving us useful information, to just go ahead and pull it. So he had that pulled today. And then he also had a smear last night for a poop. So we're still waiting on the first full poop, but had a smear. So step in the right direction. And then he passed an ERT today. So now he's 2 in. Excuse me again. And then Hunter had fun with Nana and Grampy today, and they celebrated a milestone that we should all strive to accomplish one day, which is 54 years of marriage. So happy anniversary, Nana and Grampy. And then he also went toad hunting again with Mama Kay. And then if y'all would pray for these 3 things: one, that his lungs will continue to strengthen, that he can continue weaning down on the ventilator, passing his ERTs, those are all lung related. If you will pray that he will poop and be able to start feeds back, because we actually had to stop them. We had increased feeds up to 10 mLs today, but because he was backing up and having some spit up and he had not pooped in a couple days, they stopped them, and they're not going to start them back until he is able to kind of pass everything through and get his full system kind of moving again. And then 3, pray for all the kiddos and their families battling CHD, because again, this is an incredibly tough battle on not just these kiddos, but their families who are going through it with them. But that's all I've got for you today. Hope y'all continue to choose Hope daily, and y'all have a good night. God bless.
You did?
I did. Look. What's on side? What's on side?
Let me find a food box and bring it outside.
I told him.
You did catch him, didn't you?
Yeah. It's a big one. Look too.
Let me see. Show me the camera. Wow.
Don't open it.
Well, open it a little bit so he can breathe.
I don't want him to.
Okay, hold on, just a little bit.
I want to take him inside.
No, he doesn't go inside.
But I want to.
Well, I'm so sorry. I think he...
I love him.
You love him?
I love him like that. I told him.
All right, let's open the top so people inside can see, so we can show Daddy. Open the top. Just real quick. That's the toad that lives on the porch.
I'm natural.
Get on the porch. Get in. Come on. he caught him.
Where is he?
We'll have to try again tomorrow night.
We're trying to catch him.
Jon David, tell everybody bye-bye.